Hell in a Cell, and the first match on the card that I have here in front of me is Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman versus Jey Uso in a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Universal Championship. And my prediction is that Roman Reigns retains the Universal Championship in a grueling match where Roman is dangerous the most. Because we've seen Roman Reigns in past Hell in a Cell matches. This is where he's at his most extreme level. So Jey Uso has to be ready. And with him and Jey Uso being in the same bloodline, the same family, I think Jey Uso is going to be really, really focused in on Roman Reigns for this matchup.
Well, I'm excited for this match. This is one of the few matches I am excited for, and I say why. Because the storyline has been awesome. But after this match, let's move on. I think, look, this storyline has been awesome. I love what WWE has done with this. I love Roman Reigns being a heel. I like that he's fighting a family member in Jey Uso. But the fact that Roman Reigns also last night that if Jey loses, and because Jimmy's with him, they're kicking him out of the...
He has to get out of the Samoan bloodline, yeah.
Out of the family, which I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. Didn't think about how they're going to do that. But I agree with you. I think Roman Reigns is going to win. I think Roman's going to hold this championship for a while. His heel character, this should have been done months, years ago. Should have been done a while ago. And they wanted to try it because, excuse me, they wanted to try it because they figured, oh, okay, there's no fans in the building. Let's try it. You know, because, you know, the little kids love him and the girls love him. It's kind of like the John Cena effect, right? You get the same feeling. So they went with that route. But look, I think Roman Reigns to me is the guy that's going to win this match. I think he's going to hold this belt for a long time. There's a couple of rivalries I want to see him go with. We'll see. But I think Roman ultimately will take this match tomorrow.
And then the second match is Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton, WWE Hell in a Cell match. The championship is on the line. And I believe Randy Orton's going to win this match because I want to see him become a 10-time WWE champion by tapping into his dark place and using his emotions and skills to win. Because he's a veteran. He's a skilled, unbelievable veteran in that squared circle. And Drew McIntyre, he took some time away from WWE, but Randy Orton knows everything inside and out of the WWE. He knows when he's at his best. So I think Drew McIntyre really needs to be on his A game here against Randy Orton, because a moment away, a slip, if you lose eye contact with Randy Orton, that's when Randy Orton is gonna tap in and really use his aggression.
You know me, Alex. I'm one of the bigger Drew McIntyre fans out there. Drew's winning this match. Drew's holding this belt for a long time. Drew's earned the right to hold this belt for a long time because he has carried the WWE on his back during this pandemic. And I think he has earned the right to hold a longevity kind of title run. No disrespect to Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton's one of the greatest of all time. But I think it's time, again, to have some new blood here take over. Drew is perfect for that. After this, but again, it goes back to the same thing. Once this match is over, we need to move on.
Exactly.
Next rivalry, just like with Roman and Jey, we got to move on. And again, there's 3 Hell in a Cell matches during this pay-per-view. I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre in this one. I think, again, he's holding this belt for a while. They've said he's going to hold the belt for a long time. They've reported that's in the plans, and he's earned it.
He definitely has. He's one of these guys that really took WWE by the horns and really put them on his shoulders and went with it. And he's done an amazing job of that. And Drew McIntyre, since he came back to WWE, he's just been absolutely amazing. So either way, I can't wait to see how this match turns out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I look at it like this. I've watched Drew from when he came back from the Indies in Impact and all those places, and he developed really well. He had great matches in Impact. So I think Drew deserves this title run for a long time. Absolutely.
And then the next match is Bayley versus Sasha Banks in a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm going to say Sasha Banks on this one because I want Sasha to become the new champion, because I feel like with Bayley, WWE's kind of been stale with her storyline. So I feel like with Sasha, Sasha has more of a pull and push type of thing if she has a championship in, because she can really run with it and she knows what she's doing. No, I know. No, if I'm not saying Bayley can't do it. I'm just saying like the storyline with Bayley running with the championship isn't that great to me. But with I believe I could see Sasha Banks using the Banks statement and using other submission locks because that's what she likes to do. She likes to wear and tear down her opponent and really tire out her opponent, and that's where Sasha Banks is very skilled.
So I'm going to say Sasha Banks, but I'm not going to give it the same reason you did, Alex. I'm actually going to disagree with you on this point of Bayley. I think Bayley's taken it and she's ran with it. Her character has been sensational. She, in my opinion, is one of the top 5 women wrestlers on the planet right now. Her character as a heel has been great. She's really done a good job with, getting the crowd over with her in the sense of they can't stand her. The role model aspect of it has been phenomenal. Her mic work is great. She just comes off as a great heel. She always insults Michael Cole. She does all of that at the best moments that she can. When she hears Michael Cole, she gets annoyed with it. But I'm going to say Sasha Banks does win this match. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to say Bayley's going to win this match. I think Bayley's going to retain it. I think this is going to be kind of a longevity line for this rivalry. And I think Bayley is going to win. It'll be nice to see Sasha Banks win, but I like Bayley as the women's champion. I think she's done a phenomenal job with it. I think her work has been perfect as a heel. So for me, I'm going to go Bayley.
And then the next match is Elias versus Jeff Hardy in a singles match. We saw the promo, was it this week or last week? I'm not sure, but Elias was doing his concert thing, and he saw somebody wearing a hoodie, and Jeff Hardy revealed himself and attacked Elias, and this is where this match was booked and why it's going to take place. So I think Jeff Hardy is going to beat Elias in this match because Jeff Hardy, he likes to take things to an extreme fashion. So I want to see him do some crazy stuff, like stuff that he hasn't done in a while because of injuries and getting hurt and things like that. But I would like to see Jeff Hardy win this match because he's one of my favorites. I grew up watching Jeff Hardy compete and win the World Heavyweight Championship, and then after that the WWE Championship. So I think this would be a great way to start off Jeff Hardy towards a championship run.
Also, really quick, going back to Bayley Sasha Banks, I think that match has a chance to steal the show and be the best match on the card. In regard to this match, look, I mean, I don't really care much about these last 2 matches. I'm not going to lie. I have no interest in them, period. But I agree with you. I think Jeff Hardy is going to be the one that wins this match. I did like the Elias concert thing, though, the other night. I thought that was pretty cool. That whole thing was, the gimmick is cool. But I think Jeff Hardy will win this match. I know you want to see him take risks, Alex, but you kind of hope at the same time he doesn't because of his age and everything.
Yeah.
Hurt again. So, but I do think Jeff Hardy will take this match.
So that is the card for.
One more. Hold on.
Wait. Oh yeah, it's the
Otis versus The Miz, which nobody gives a crap about.
Yeah.
I mean, I could give a damn about this match. I don't think you care really either.
No,
man.
I don't.
Otis shouldn't have won the Money in the Bank in the first place. I thought it was an idiotic decision. I'll say Otis wins. Who cares? I have no care. There's my answer. No care. You have an answer, Alex, or nah, you don't care?
I don't really care about this one.
That's good. All right, so we got about a few minutes before we go to our finisher, so let's recap what's going on in New Japan, the
Road to Power struggle. Yeah, they had their first. I think they already had their first event.
They had it. Yeah, they had it this morning. And it looks like Hiromu and Ibushi are going to be challenging El Desperado and what's his name for the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championships. What's his name, Alex? You remember his name?
Tai Chi.
No, he's in Suzuki-gun.
Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, maybe Doki?
No, not Doki either. No. There's the one. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. WGP Junior. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna find him. Let's see. Okay, hold on. We got the list. Hold on, at the list. Kanemaru. How did we forget Kanemaru?
Yoshinobu Kanemaru? I don't know. I just haven't seen him compete in a while.
Yeah, so they're gonna challenge each other for the. They're gonna challenge them for the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championship. Sounds like Hiromu got into the head. So while I was waiting to vote, I was watching New Japan on my phone. So I have like the YouTube page that they share that they have. So I was watching clips, and it just sounds like Hiromu was getting into Desperado's head. So they're going with that. Look, I think what they're doing, New Japan, is phenomenal. I love where they're going with it. I think the Power Struggle card is looking great with Kota Ibushi and Jay White. I think with Naito and Evil for the IWGP and the Intercontinental, both championships on the line, a double gold.
I like what they're doing with the Empire, with Will Ospreay's Will Ospreay turning heel. They have the Great Khan teaming with him and his I forget what his girlfriend's name is, but
Obviously.
yeah, I like that idea. I like where they're going with Will Ospreay here.
Wrestle Kingdom, and they announced Wrestle Kingdom for, of course, they do the usual every year, January 4th. It's their tradition. Of course, this year it's January 4th and 5th. I know it's tradition. They do it every year. I just hate when New Japan does it during the week. I really do. I don't like it because the problem is this. How am I supposed to watch it? How am I at all supposed to watch the show if it's during the week? The only way I'm going to watch is if I get up really early in the morning, or I have to wait till I get home. The problem is each night of Wrestle Kingdom is like 5 hours. So that's like, it's a very tough situation. Like last year was good. When they did it last year, it was great. They did it Saturday and they did it Sunday. I stayed up all night to watch night one. I'm never doing that again. Because I gotta tell you, I slept the next day. I waited to get up in the morning to watch night two, and it was so much more relaxing. So I wasn't up until like 3 in the morning waiting for New Japan to start. But look, it's their tradition. This is what they do. I just hate when it's during the week. But I mean, we'll see. But listen, we're on the road to Wrestle Kingdom, which in New Japan standards, of course, that's their WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you know it, it's going to be WrestleMania season. And then by the time you know it, it's going to be as AEW with their big pay-per-view, Double or Nothing season. And the big pay-per-views are going to start to come around. The next pay-per-view for W. After Survivor Series is when, like, kind of the road to WrestleMania. And I know they always say the Royal Rumble, but to me, the road kind of starts
at Survivor Series.
After Survivor Series is over, because now you could start planning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what it comes down to.